stepped into a world where time stands still, surrounded by the trees on every hill. The whisper of the leaves, the songs of birds, ancient language speaking without words. Deeper in the darkness, closer to the light. Everything feels sacred in the night. The forest wraps around me like a spell, in this mystical place where secrets dwell. The trees are speaking to my soul, making broken pieces whole. In the forest's ancient arms, I'm healing from all life's harms. So welcome to the forest dreams, where nothing's quite as dark as it seems. In the shelter of the trees I feel alive. In the sacred space I come alive. Forest dreams are calling me to be wild and finally free. In the heart of the woods I find my way. In the forest dreams I want to stay. The roots run deep beneath the ground below, where the healing water starts to flow. Every tree the guardian, the keeper of the soul. The forest makes my shattered spirit whole. The green is breathing, crawling all around. The most beautiful silence is the sound of a word untouched by a rushing time, where my confused heart finally feels alive. The others holding me so tight, filling me with primal light. In the forest tender care, I'm releasing all despair. Welcome to the forest dreams, where everything is more than it seems. In the shelter of the trees I feel alive. In the sacred space I come alive. Forest dreams are calling me to be wild and finally free. In the heart of the woods I find my way. In the forest dreams I want to stay.
Lost in the green, I'm found at last. The present moment, not the past. The trees teach me how to grow. The forest is my heart's home. Every breath I breathe in life, releasing all my pain and strife. The woods surround me, hold me near. In the forest I have more fear. I'm becoming one with nature's song. In the forest is where I belong. Welcome to the forest dreams, where magic flows through everything. In the shelter of the trees I feel complete. In the sacred space my soul's heart beats. Forest dreams have set me free to discover who I'm meant to be. In the heart of the woods I found my way. In the forest dreams I'll always stay. Forest dreams.
Fingertips tracing the window pane, raindrops racing, but my lips will move the same. The silence sits so still upon my tongue, a silent movie since the world was young. And I watch the clock erase the day, finding every other word to say. But when you look at me, the air gets thinner, the universe inside a fading glimmer. I write it down into the page, into it's not enough for you. These paper walls between us now, every unspoken word a sacred vow. I scream inside this quiet room, hoping a whisper might boom. 'Cause all the love I never spoke hangs in the air like fragile smoke. I built a fortress safe and small, out of paper walls. Three in the morning, ceiling fan rotates, turning over thoughts I should have said by now. It's too late. I count the shadows stretching on the floor, each one a what if asking me for more. Your ghost is standing in the hall. I said nothing, and that says it all. And when you left, the sounds was a thunder, crashing down and pulling me right under. I traced the outline of your name and dust the memory. I still try. These paper walls between us now, every unspoken word a sacred vow. I scream inside this quiet room, hoping a whisper might bloom. 'Cause all the love I never spoke hangs in the air like fragile smoke. I built a fortress safe and small, out of paper walls. What if I tore it down? If I just let the sound spill out? Would the air hold the shape of a sound? Would you still be around? Crashing through these paper walls right now. I don't care if I forget the how. I open up this quiet heart, even if it falls apart. And all the love I couldn't say fills up the room and lights the gray. I'm tearing down the fear, I'll risk the fall. No more paper. No more paper walls. Paper walls. Counted all the exit signs between your doorway and the street. I know exactly how many steps it takes to reach my car keys. The habit lives inside my bones, a map I drew at 17, when leaving was the only language I could speak. But your hallway light is warm against my shoulder blades tonight, and I'm tracing shadows on your ceiling, stalling for a reason to stay. My shoes are still on, I haven't untied the laces. Maybe that's progress, maybe that's something. I won't run this time, even if your words become the thing that breaks me open. I'll stand in the breaking. My feet are learning the weight of not moving, and it's heavy, it's so heavy, but I'm holding. I'm not running this time. You left your coffee cup right there. A ring is forming on the wood, and somewhere in that imperfection I find something that feels like good. The street lamp through your window flickers once, then settles soft. I used to think that flicker meant it's time for me to walk, but your breathing next to me is rewriting all my deadlines. The voice that said just leave before they leave you first is getting quiet. My pulse is slowing down to match the clock upon your wall. I didn't know a heart could feel like this at all. I won't run this time, even if your words become the thing that breaks me open. I'll stand in the breaking. My feet are learning the weight of not moving, and it's heavy, it's so heavy, but I'm holding. I'm not running this time. What if morning comes and you see all the cracks I've been hiding? What if staying means handing you the map of everywhere I've been wounded, but your hand finds mine in the dark without even trying? And for once, the fear feels smaller than the quiet, so I'm staying where the floorboards creak, learning how a promise sounds when it's not a retreat. This is me, I'm learning believing. This is me, choosing to stay. This is me, finally believing that some things are worth the breaking.
I'm floating steps between some lake where the boundary blurred between what's it, what could be. I'm walking on the edge of two lives, neither here nor there. Somehow I survived in the in-between, the space where I find my peace, where the duality finally makes me complete. Between two worlds, I'm floating away, when night meets day, where I can stay. Between two worlds, I'm finding my way, in the shadow and light, I'm okay. Between two worlds, I'm finally free, two souls becoming one entity, in this space between reality and dreams. I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be. There's a door inside my mind that opens wide, leading to a place where both sides collide. I'm walking through the mist of what's real, male. between sleep and awake, where the boundaries blur and the rules start to break. 1 foot in reality, 1 foot in dreams. Nothing is ever quite what it seems. The morning light fades into twilight glow, where the real world meets the place I go. I'm suspended here, weightless and free, in this moment between what's and what could be. I'm walking on the edge of 2 lives, neither here nor there. Somehow I survive in the in-between space, where I find my peace, where the duality finally makes me complete. Between 2 worlds, I'm floating away, when night meets day, where I can't stay. Between 2 worlds, I'm finding my way, in the shadow and light, I'm okay. Between 2 worlds, I'm finally free, 2 souls becoming 1 entity, in this space between reality and dreams. I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be. There's a door inside my mind that opens wide, leading to a place where both sides collide. I'm walking through the mist of what's real and what's not, finding the peace that I've always sought. The mirror show 2 reflections of me, one bound to earth, one that's free. But when I'm standing right here in between, I'm all complete, I'm seen. I'm dancing on the edge of 2 lives, finding strength where the opposites survive. In the in-between space I transcend and I rise, where the contradiction becomes my prize. Between 2 worlds, I'm floating away, when night meets day, where I belong. Between 2 worlds, I found my way, in the shadow and light, all along. Between 2 worlds, I'm finally whole, 2 halves becoming 1 sacred soul. The only space between reality and dreams. I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be. Between 2 worlds, between 2 worlds, I'm home. I'm home. Between 2 worlds. I don't need the world to give me more. I'm wealthy in the things I have before. A roof above my head, a place to rest. The simple things are really the best. I got love around me, I can feel it now, in the smile of a friend, a gentle vow. I've got enough, I've got so much, in every moment, in every touch. A grateful heart is a treasure, beyond all measure, when you count your blessings, not your pain. The richness falls like rain. I've got a grateful heart, thankful from the start, for the little things that make me whole. A grateful heart is my soul. I got enough, I got all I need. A grateful heart is planting seeds of joy and peace, of love so deep. A grateful heart is mine to keep. The sunrise doesn't cost me anything, Yet it fills my soul with everything, a kind word spoken, a helping hand. These are riches I understand. I'm blessed beyond what I can measure. My gratitude is endless treasure. What I have is more than enough. Life is wonderful, life is tough, but beautiful. A grateful heart sees beauty. In this life it's my duty to appreciate every single day. Gratitude lights the way. I got a grateful heart beating from the start, for the blessings big and small. A grateful heart has it all. I got more than I need. A grateful heart is free from the burden of the chase. A grateful heart finds grace. Abundance is not about having more. It's about appreciating what's in store. It's about seeing the gift in today. It's about finding the words to say. Thank you for this breath I take. Thank you for the choices I make. Thank you for the love I share. Thank you for the people who care. A grateful heart knows the truth, that happiness is proof of a life well lived, well loved. A grateful heart is enough. I got a grateful heart that was there from the start, for every moment, every breath. A grateful heart is blessed. I've got everything I need. A grateful heart is free in abundance and in peace. A grateful heart never ceased. Grateful heart, thank you, thank you. Grateful heart, I appreciate you. Appreciate you.
Light is dancing on the glass, watching all the shadows pass. Golden dust in a slow-mo race, finding home in this quiet space. The heater hums a steady tune. In the middle of the afternoon, I'm just a ripple in a peaceful lake, taking all the time I need to wake. No need to rush, no need to fly, just watching the clouds go drifting by. The world is soft, the world is kind, leaving all the heavy thoughts behind. I'm swaying with the afternoon light. Everything is gonna be alright. A little ripple in the golden sea, just the way I'm meant to be. Slowly breathing, feeling the flow, letting the inner garden grow. In this ripple I find my song, right where I've belonged all along. Swaying in the light, it's alright. The chandeliers are spinning slow in a hall where time lost its flow. Silken shadows start to sway, ghosts and gowns from a bygone day. Take my hand, don't be afraid. This midnight masquerade was made for hearts that wander, for souls that ache. One dance is all it takes. In the phantom's ballroom, under crystal light, we'll waltz until the end of the night. Your footsteps
laughter's grin. The melody draws you further in. Every turn a fleeting face, lost in this enchanted space. Take my hand, don't be afraid. This midnight masquerade was made for hearts that wander, for souls that ache. One dance is all it takes. In the phantom's ballroom, under crystal light, we'll waltz until the end of the night. Your footsteps echo on the marble floor, a haunting waltz forevermore. Oh, don't you fall in love with the tune? It's a spell woven by the moon in the phantom's ballroom. The clock doesn't chime, the dancers don't fade. We're painted in silver and jade. If you let go, you'll still hear the sound of a waltz that spins you around. In the phantom's ballroom, under crystal light, we'll waltz until the end of the night. Your footsteps echo on the marble floor, a haunting waltz forevermore. Oh, don't you fall in love with the tune? It's a spell woven by the moon in the phantom's ballroom. In the phantom's ballroom. The chandeliers are spinning slow in a hall where time lost its flow. Silken shadows start to sway, ghosts in gowns from a bygone day. Take my hand, don't be afraid. This midnight masquerade was made for hearts that wander, for souls that ache. One dance is all it takes. In the phantom's ballroom, under crystal light, we'll waltz until the end of the night. Your footsteps echo on the marble floor, a haunting waltz forevermore. Oh, don't you fall in love with the tune? It's a spell woven by the moon in the phantom's ballroom. Velvet curtains hide a specter's grin. The melody draws you further in. Every turn a fleeting face, lost in this enchanted space. Take my hand, don't be afraid. This midnight masquerade was made for hearts that wander, for souls that ache. One dance is all it takes. In the phantom's ballroom, under crystal light, we'll waltz until the end of the night. Your footsteps echo on the marble floor, a haunting waltz velvet curtains hide a specter's grin. The melody draws you further in. Every turn a fleeting face.
You didn't circle it on your calendar, but I did. September was folding into October that week. You were counting tiles on the subway ceiling, 27 gray squares. I was memorizing the shape of your shoelace. Not one loop, not two. You always tied it too loose. Your coffee was bitter. You made that face. I drank mine sweet, so I'd remember the contrast. And isn't it strange how one person's Tuesday afternoon becomes another person's origin story? You just handed me a pen you found on the floor. You don't even remember dropping yours. That was the day the world split into before and after. You flipped the calendars, just a paper-thin disaster. I have memorized the light, the dust, the silence of it all. You forgot the scene, the script, the accidental miracle. Love is a clock that only I can hear, ticking from a moment you erased from your year. Last week you told a story about traffic on the bridge. I laughed because I practiced my reaction in the mirror for years. You said, nice to finally meet you last spring at the gallery. I almost said, it's nice to see you again, but swallowed the plural. You still trace patterns on the tablecloths when you're thinking the table is the same formica from a decade ago. There's a museum inside my ribs with a single exhibit permanently lit, and you walk past it every day without buying a ticket, without knowing it exists. That was the day the world split into before and after. You flipped the calendar, it's just a paper-thin disaster. I have memorized the light, the dust, the silence of it all. You forgot the scene, the script, the accidental miracle. Love is a clock that only I can hear, ticking from a moment you erased from your year. If you saw the photograph I never took, you'd see a stranger who already looked at you the way the soil looks at rain before the flower knows its name. I am not asking you to reconstruct the past, just to understand why I hold on so fast to that 2:17 p.m. ordinary light. You weren't looking at me, but you were my entire sight. You said, excuse me, when you reached for the sugar. I didn't say anything back. That was the first word you ever gave me. I've kept it in a jar ever since. It started raining just as you said goodbye, like the sky had read the script before I getting wet without a care, because the rain already knew what I was only just beginning to. The rain knew before I did what this would cost. The rain knew before the words that everything was lost. It felt so quietly at first, then harder like it matched my hurt. The rain knew what I couldn't say out loud. It spoke for me in gray and heavy clouds. The rain knew, the rain already knew. I walked home slow without an umbrella, each step a word I couldn't tell ya. The kind of things you only think alone, when rain is washing you all the way home. The strangers passing all had somewhere dry, but I just let the weather have its say, because the rain was only telling me the truth. The rain knew before I did what this would cost. The rain knew before the words that everything was lost. It felt so quietly at first, then harder like it matched my hurt. The rain knew what I couldn't say out loud. It spoke for me in gray and heavy clouds. The rain knew, the rain already knew. Maybe nature has a way of knowing when something tender is coming undone. The trees that bother when the stars to blow, the sky that darkens just before it's done. And I was the last one there to know, standing in the downpour, letting go of everything I thought would stay and grow. The rain knew first. The rain knew long before I did. The rain knew. It always knew, falling soft on everything we were. The rain knew, the rain knew. I just didn't listen to what it tried to tell me before you left.
Yeah. I scroll past your name at least twice a day. My thumb just stops the way it always may. I haven't changed a thing about your contact. Still your old photo, still your number exact. I know I should have opened it before, but closing feels like closing something more. Still in my phone, your name between the ones I actually call. Still in my phone, a little grave I visit in the hall of all my contacts. On my moving on, you're still right there like nothing's ever wrong. Still in my phone, still in my phone. Sometimes I type a letter then delete the half-formed things I never could complete. Not a message, more a muscle memory. The habit of reaching out so easily. It isn't hope, I know that much is true. It's just I haven't learned to live without your name. Still in my phone, your name between the ones I actually call. Still in my phone, a little grave I visit in the hall of all my contacts. On my moving on, you're still right there like nothing's ever wrong. Still in my phone, still in my phone. They say delete is start completely fresh, like removing you is easy as a press. But a name in a phone is such a quiet thing, such a small and ordinary haunting. I don't call, I don't text, I don't go back. I just keep the number like a paperback. You keep on the shelf but never read again, just to know it's there, just to know that then was real enough to say still there. between the ones I call on ordinary days. Still in my phone, still in my phone. Maybe tomorrow, maybe not today.
Just a fragment of a draft. Was it really like this? Our window framed a frozen fire escape. The heater coughed and died that first December. We wore our coats indoors and learned the way. The kettle's whistle cuts the quiet, a small surrender. You traced a star onto the frosted glass. I laughed and said the rent was late again. The cracked mug held more patience than we had, but somehow, honey, we'd still share it till the end. I swore I'd leave the second that I could afford a spring. I kept a running list of all the sharper things. Now I miss the cold we called home, the way the blankets never warmed our bones, the tiny fights that filled our tiny room. Time took the teeth out, left the perfume. Oh, I miss the cold we called home, the life we said we'd never want to own. How did it get so pretty in my head? Our breath performed a ballet in the lamplight. You'd pull me closer, half asleep, half quoting poems. The fridge was empty, but the future felt so bright. I guess that's the trick, you never know you've known it. I swore I'd leave the second I could change the locks. Now I unlock that memory just to feel the shock. I miss the cold we called home, the way the blankets never warmed our bones, the tiny fights that filled our tiny room. Time took the teeth out, left the perfume. Oh, I miss the cold we called home, the life we said we'd never want to own. Time is a liar with a gentle hand. It erases all the weight until the bruises turn to sand. A pocket full of frost, now it glitters like a plan. I freeze again just to hold that frail minute in my hand. Blankets never warmed our bones, the tiny fights that filled our tiny room. Time took the teeth out, left the perfume. I miss the cold we called home, the life we swore we'd leave, and now I'm aching to return. Really, but it was everything.
wakes up with the morning sun. The handmade signs say everyone's welcome, come. A candle here, a vintage cup right there. The smell of fresh baked bread drifts through the air. I sip my coffee, wander with no plan, and find the things I didn't know I'd want. Weekend market morning, everything adorning, little stalls of wonderful and strange, a world within a range. Weekend market morning, life is quietly forming into something colorful and bright on this Saturday delight. A watercolor print of our old street, a handmade ring, a pair of dancing feet. The vendor smiles and wraps it up with care. I find the things that show somebody's there. Behind each stall, a story and a dream. The market more than what it first may seem. Weekend market morning, everything adorning, little stalls of wonderful and strange, a world within a range. Weekend market morning, life is quietly forming into something colorful and bright on this Saturday delight. There's something about a market in the sun that makes you feel connected, everyone. The stranger selling flowers, the kid with bread, the artist painting portraits overhead. We're all just here collecting little joys, the quiet ones that cut through all the noise. A weekend morning market is a gift, the kind of thing that gives your heart a lift. Stools and sunshine, yours and mine. Just a weekend market morning, just a perfect start. Take me back to the market in the morning light. I go out at midnight for nothing in particular. The shelves are full of things I didn't come to buy. The lights are bright and no one finds it peculiar that someone stands and stares until they find out why. It isn't insomnia exactly, it isn't hunger, not quite loneliness. It's more the need to be inside a light that someone else decided to leave on. Convenience store at midnight, somebody left the light on just for me. Convenience store at midnight, where no one needs a reason just to be. I walk the aisles like I'm looking for an answer between the ramen and the canned iced tea. Convenience store at midnight is the closest thing to company for someone like me. I buy a thing I didn't know I wanted, a coffee that I'll only drink one sip of. The cashier smiles the way the midnight haunted, always smile at the world they've made a life of. And something in the sameness of this place, the hum of cold, the row and row of light, makes me feel located in the space of being just a person, just tonight. Convenience store at midnight, somebody left the light on just for me. Convenience store at midnight, where no one needs a reason just to be. I walk the aisles like I'm looking for an answer between the ramen and the canned iced tea. Convenience store at midnight is the closest thing to company for someone like me. I think the reason I come here isn't loneliness, something harder to articulate than that. The convenience store at midnight says you exist right now, right here, and that is still a fact. Someone stopped these shells before the sun went down. No, someone will come in need of light, and here I am, exactly as I am, walking home with something soft and bright. Fluorescent white. Just midnight. Just a convenience store. Just the hum of everything staying on for me. Staying on for me. I turned the lights off half an hour ago, but something in my chest won't let me go. The ceiling doesn't give me any answers, just holds my questions like a patient dancer. I wasn't even thinking about you until I was, and then I couldn't stop. Lying awake again, counting all the things I didn't say. Lying awake again, replaying ordinary yesterday. Not the big things, not the ones that break you, just the small ones, quiet ones that take you back to moments you forgot to hold. Lying awake again in the dark and cold. I check my phone for nothing in particular, then put it down, the habit perpendicular to everything I know that I should do, like sleep, like rest, like thinking less of you. The room is dark but somehow feels too full of half a thought I can't completely pull. Lying awake again,
between the kettle's whistle and your sigh. Leaning in the doorway, I just counted all the threads, a silver constellation in the blackest dye. My hand was on the light switch, but I couldn't make it click, afraid that you might turn and catch me staring. 'Cause I was just a kid who thought a shield could never rust, who thought a Sunday afternoon could never turn to dusk, until I saw the shine. Time, if you're listening, could you lose your keys today? Just wander through some other door and let him stay this way, with mostly midnight in his hair and just a little snow. I'm not asking for forever, just a little slow. A little slow. Now I'm buying groceries and picking out the ripest fruit, the way I watched you do 1,000 times. I'm biting back the questions, man, I'm fitting in your suits and finding all your silver in my own receding lines. I practice how I'd phrase it just to tell you I was wrong, to think a stubborn calendar could ever prove us strong. I'm still that kid who thought a shield could never rust, who thought a Sunday afternoon could never turn to dusk, until I saw the shine. Time, if you're listening, could you lose your keys today? Just wander through some other door and let him stay this way, with mostly midnight in his hair and just a little snow. I'm not asking for forever, just a little slow. Just a little slow. The man who used to lift me till my head grazed the ceiling, now I'm the one who reaches for the things on higher shelves. It's not the change that hurts, it's knowing all the while it's stealing, the quiet, sneaking, gentle way we lose ourselves. Time, if you're listening, just forget his name today. Flip the hourglass a moment, look the other way, with mostly midnight in his hair and just a little snow. I'm not asking for forever. No, I'm not asking for forever, just a little slow. Pavement glitters like a broken mirror. Every puddle holds a purple light. The city hums a low and lonely whisper. I trace the lines that blur between the night. I could drive forever through this haze, chasing colors that don't know my name. Headlights cut the dark and hazy waves. Everything's beautiful and strange. A neon puddle reflections dancing slowly on the street. They don't ask me any questions, they just
exactly where I belong. Rain, just paint your ghost upon my window. Flicker signs that spell a name I knew. Every stoplight blushes just a little. And for a second I remember you. I could drive forever through this haze, chasing colors that don't know my name. Headlights cut the dark and hazy waves. Everything's beautiful and strange. A neon puddle reflections dancing slowly on the street. They don't ask me any questions, they just pull me off my feet. In the silence of the engine, I can almost hear a song. And these neon puddle reflections know exactly where I belong. Maybe I'm just made of vapor, meant to scatter with the rain. But when the light hits the water, I can feel myself slowly on the street. They don't ask me any questions, they just pull me off my feet. In the silence of the engine, I can almost hear a song. And these neon puddle reflections know exactly where I belong.
A dried map of where I leaked last night. The blanket lump like a tired old dog at my feet, and the clock blinked 5:47, a cat eye in the dark. The faucet dripped a metronome of mercy. I counted each one like they might just add up. My breath fogged the water glass, still half empty, and I wondered if thirst remembers hope. Pulled the curtain by his threadbare hem. The sky wore a bruise of peach and slate. A delivery truck rumbled down the alley, and I laughed, just a short exhale, 'cause even engines start cold. Somehow my feet touch the floor. So I'll tip in her eyes like a roly-poly toy, the one I found under the sink. You know the one. I'll spill out a sigh, count to 9, and stand this crooked frame and drink the weak coffee. The day will stretch its long, pale spine, and I'll do it again. I'll do it again. Not brave, just still from the 4 a.m. rain. A crushed cigarette butt looks like a fallen comma. My neighbor's radio leaks a half-remembered song from a summer I swore I'd wasted. I watched a weed push through the crack, break no witness but the stray cat in me. And I thought, well, even this stubborn little thing doesn't need to know the word hope. I buttoned my coat, my fingers felt brand new. Didn't check the mirror, didn't wanna see. Just followed the bakery's first batch promise, that warm yasty lie that everything's okay. The sun broke open, the bruise turned peach. I tucked my chin and I walked. So I'll tip and rise like that roly-poly toy. I'll spill my breath, count to 9, then stand a little crooked and drink the weak coffee. The day will stretch its long pale spine, and I'll do it again, I'll do it again. Not brave, just still breathing, bruised dawn. The morning light on the dust motes, I caught one on my tongue and it didn't ache. I folded down the corner of last night's chapter, a dog-eared page in this bone and skin book, and the scribble in pencil said, you tipped, you rose. The light swirled like tiny hesitant promises. I swallowed one whole and it didn't choke me. So I'll tip and rise, yeah, like the roly-poly under the sink. Still spill a soft sigh, count to 9, stand this crooked frame and drink the weak coffee. The dawn will bruise, then fade to blue, and I'll do it again. I'll do it again. Not brave, just still breathe.
I put 2 bags in without thinking, the kettle full enough for 2. And only when the steam was rising did I remember, just me, not you. It's been long enough that I should know by now the particular size of one. But hands have longer memories than heads, and mine still reach for 2 cups every time. Tea for 2, cup for 1. The habit of it's harder to undo. Tea for 2, cup for 1. I pour the extra down the sink for you, not as a ritual or a letting go, just because I made too much, just so. The hands remember what the heads forgot. Tea for 2, cup for 1, that's what I've got. I read somewhere that habits live in hands, not minds, which maybe helps me understand why I keep setting to of everything before I catch myself and notice the missing. The habit of a person is the last remaining archive of a shared past, long after the feeling and the face have blurred. The hands still pour 2 cups without a word. 2 bags in 1 cup, just the hands remembering what the rest of me gave up myself today, saying that thing the way you always said it, with the ring of someone who was sure of what they meant. A phrase I never used until we spent those years together, somewhere in the cracks between late bills and takeout paper sacks. I hear you in my mouth, clear as the past, like you just walked upstairs, like at my last. You're somewhere in the words I choose, and the pauses that I stumble through. You're hiding in my habits and the quiet little patterns. I keep thinking that I've shaken you loose, but every time I speak, there's proof. You're somewhere in the words I choose, somewhere in the words. I stir my coffee twice and tap the spoon. You used to tease me, said I'd scrape the moon. Now I say it out loud to an empty room. Laugh once, then feel the echo bloom. Your slipper's still beside the bedroom door. I trip on what you said 1,000 times before. How did all your tiny ways survive when the bigger parts of us didn't stay alive? You're somewhere in the words I choose, and the pauses that I stumble through. You're hiding in my habits and the quiet little patterns. I keep thinking that I've shaken you loose, but every time I speak, there's proof. You're somewhere in the words I choose, somewhere in the words. Maybe this is how you never really go, threaded through the stories that I tell. I hear you in my jokes and in my anger, and in the way I say, oh well, oh well. You're somewhere in the words I choose, and the pauses that I stumble through. You're hiding in my habits and the quiet little patterns. I keep thinking that I've shaken you loose, but every time I speak, there's proof. You're somewhere in the words I choose, somewhere in the words I use, somewhere I can't lose you. We never named what we were doing then. No word for it that fit the where and when of us. We weren't quite together, not apart. Just a song without a title from the start. And maybe that was fine while it was playing. But songs without titles are harder to keep. You can't search for them, can't find them later. They just live somewhere quiet and incomplete. Our song has no title, no name to call it by. Our song has no title, just the melody and why. It played the way it did in certain rooms, on certain nights when everything had room for something unnamed, something in between. Our song has no title, but I know what it means. They say you need a word for things to last, but we had music and a shared contrast of everything. Your silence, my too much, the unnamed thing that held us like a crutch. I honored sometimes in the in-between of other songs that have their words and names. And I can't tell you what the title is, but I could hum you every note the same. 24 dreams for the heart to take. Static in the air, humming my veins, breaking the locks on the heavy chains. Notes falling down like summer rain, washing away the day's little pain. I'm catching the sparks with a trembling hand, building a castle out of shifting sand. The neon clock's frozen on the wall, but I'm hearing a distant secret call, higher than the stars, deeper than the sea. This is the only place I'm finally free. An electric pulse in the velvet dark, igniting the soul with a single spark. 24 songs and a heartbeat span, doing the things that only I can. Don't let it fade, don't let it go. Let the internal fire start to grow. In this lonely room, I'm a galaxy, writing the soundtrack of my destiny. The coffee's cold, but the fever's high, mapping the constellations in the sky. From the shop floor to the studio light, I'm making a masterpiece out of the night. They say rest now, the sun's coming soon, but I'm still dancing with the silver moon. Every lyric's a breath, every beat's a prayer, floating like incense in the heavy air. An electric pulse in the velvet dark, igniting the soul with a single spark. 24 songs and heartbeat span, doing the things that only I can. Don't let it fade, don't let it go. Let the internal fire start to grow. In this lonely room, I'm a galaxy, writing the soundtrack of my destiny. a world that won't allow us now. I will send my paper pilot through the silver air tonight. Let the breeze decide the route. Let the city blur the light. If you find a crumpled sentence floating gently to your door, just know a piece of me was yours before. Just know a piece of me was yours before. Paper pilot.
The night is deep and I'm awake, thinking about the choices that I made. The silence speaks louder than the day, all the things I wish I could say. Memories come flowing like a stream of moments that feel like a dream, when life was simpler, when I was free, before I became who I am to be. In the darkness, I'm finally honest with the truth that I can't promise. All the longing, all the pain. In the night, it's all the same. Night thoughts, they come calling when the world is sleeping. Night thoughts, I'm falling into what I'm keeping. In the depth of midnight, I can't deny what I really feel inside. Night thoughts hold me close, they're what I need the most. In the silence of the night, I think about the people that I've lost, the price of every victory, every cost. The road not taken, the words unsaid, all the dreams still dancing in my head. The night reminds me I'm alone, but also that I've grown. In the darkness I can see all the truth of who I'll be. In the quiet I'm confessing all the lessons I've been learning. Every scar shows me who we are. Night thoughts, they come calling when the world is sleeping. Night thoughts, I'm falling into what I'm keeping. In the depth of midnight, I can't deny what I really feel inside. Night thoughts hold me true, they show me what's true. In the darkness of the night, the night knows all my secrets. The night speaks all my regrets. But it also shows me grace in the sacred, quiet space. I'm not afraid to feel it all, to answer when the night does call. In the darkness lies the light, in these honest, real night thoughts. The night is my confessor, the night is my professor. Night thoughts, they keep me sane through the joy and through the pain. Night thoughts, they set me free to become who I need to be. In the depth of midnight, I finally see right everything that's true inside. Night thoughts hold me tonight in your tender, honest light. I find peace in the night. Night thoughts, stay with me. Night thoughts, set me free. Night thoughts. The box is gone, the walls are bare and white, the nail holes where the pictures used to write themselves against the afternoon light. I take one last look before I close the night. The room is smaller than I thought it was, or maybe I just filled it up because the last look at a room that held my ears, the window that I opened through my fears, the corner where I sat and read till late, the door I slammed and then came back to wait. The last look at the ordinary walls that heard my laughs and caught my stumbles and my falls. I thought I'd feel more ready than I do. The last look, and I finally leave it too. The echo of my footsteps on the floor sounds different now, there's nothing anymore to soften all the edges of the space. Just me and all this emptied, hollow place. I didn't think the leaving would feel loud, but empty rooms have their particular sound. The last look at a room that held my ears, the window that I opened through my fears, the corner where I sat and read till late, the door I slammed and then came back to wait. The last look at the ordinary walls that heard my laughs and caught my stumbles and my falls. I thought I'd feel more ready than I do. The last look, and I finally leave it too. There's something that a room remembers long after you have packed your things in boxes. The shape you pressed into the floor, the particular way you opened every window. I leave my outline in this empty space, a ghost of everything I was in place. The nail holes will get filled by someone new who'll never know the pictures that I drew of my life against these walls for years. But the room remembers, even if no one hears. Last look, close the door. One more glance at everything I was before. Last look, last look. Turn the key and leave, and leave.
Under the neon glow, walking through the electric feels warm. We were cold. We were cold. Under neon skies. Under neon skies. never leave. And the cherry blossoms woke the lane, and I saw your silhouette in the rain. Petals fall like whispered apologies. The air between us fragile and sweet. I froze, you smiled. Time stood still for a while. It's the first spring after you, but you're standing here like morning dew. All the frozen words start to bloom. In the golden light I thought I'd lost with you. First spring, and it brings me back to you. You said my name just like before, soft and hesitant, but something more. We walked the path we used to know, now overgrown with new purple crocus in a row. Petals fall like second chances now. I don't know how to breathe. Tell me how you're here. I'm here. It seems crystal clear. It's the first spring after you, but you're standing here like morning dew. All the frozen words start to bloom. In the golden light I thought I'd lost with you. First spring, and it brings me back to you. Maybe winter wasn't the end, just the earth resting to start again. You reach out, the sky turns pink, and I lean into the brink. First spring, you're here. First spring after you. And it's ours again. The spring came back the way it always does, without permission and without a cause. The cherry blossoms didn't ask me first. They bloomed regardless of my aching worst. I thought that I would feel betrayed somehow, that life went on without consulting me. But standing underneath the blossoms now, I think I'm starting to let myself be. Bloom without you. The flowers didn't wait for me to heal. Bloom without you. They just became the most alive and real. And somewhere in between the pink and white, I found a version of myself that's alive. Not the same, not who I was before, but blooming all the same. A different kind of more bloom without you. I bought myself a plant last Tuesday morning, a small green thing that needed someone's care. And every day I water it without warning. It grows a little further in the air. I think I needed something small to tend, to practice being gentle with the life things. Starting with a plan, and then maybe then extending that same grace to everything. Bloom without you. The flowers didn't wait for me to heal. Bloom without you. They just became the most alive and real. And somewhere in between the pink and white, I found a version of myself that's alive. Not the same, not who I was before, but blooming all the same. A different kind of more bloom without you. I used to think that blooming needed you, that I required your sunshine to grow. But flowers bloom in all kinds of weather, through in shadow after frost and winds winds that blow, and I am more like flowers than I knew. I bend toward you the way they bend toward light, but light comes from so many places too. And I am learning how to find it right inside myself, inside the ordinary spring, inside the Tuesday plan, inside everything. I bloom without you, not instead of you, but bloom I do. Bloom I do. Bloom I do. Blooming still. Always will, even after everything that tried to stop the spring. Bloom without you. Bloom without you. Quietly, slowly finding my own light. Blooming without you. The heater's humming a lonely song. The nights were cold and way too long, but in the corner a tiny surprise is opening up its sleepy eyes. A little green in a world of gray, finding strength in a quiet way. Against the glass where the frost used to be, a miracle's growing for me to see. It's not too late, it's not too far. I know exactly where we are, right at the edge of the winter's end, waiting for the sun to be our friend. Bloom for me, little sunflower soul, make the frozen garden whole. I'll give you warmth, I'll give you light, through the long and lonely night. We're growing tall, we're growing strong, right where we both belong. In this melody, in the season of new, I'm finding my spring inside of you. Growing, finally, spring in me.
Was always this fast. Found a photograph tucked inside a book I never finished. My father's shoulders, and I'm 7 sitting on them. He looks so young, they're younger than I am right now. And I don't remember when his hair began to thin out. The playground where I scraped my knees, a parking structure now. The corner store with candy jars got torn down last spring somehow. I keep measuring the distance between who I was and who I am, but the math never adds up the way I planned. Summer used to stretch like taffy in my hands. Now autumn leaves don't even wait for me to land. Time moves at the speed of light when you stop to look behind. Every season blinks and I miss the closing of its eyes. My mother's voice on the phone sounds a little older every call, and somewhere in my chest there's a kid who can't grow up at all. I still hum the song my grandfather used to whistle in the yard. Didn't know I was memorizing something that would hit this hard. The clock on the wall ticks louder than it ever did before. Or maybe I'm just listening more. I used to beg the hours, please just hurry up and pass. Now I trade anything to make a single minute last. Time moves at the speed of light when you stop to look behind. Every season blinks and I miss the closing of its eyes. My father's handshake now when he pours his evening tea. And somewhere in my chest there's a child who still believes in me. Skipping on the same groove of the song from '93. I don't fix it anymore. I let it repeat. Hey kid, we turned out okay. Just a little
I had your number open on my screen, my thumb just hovering in the in-between. The call button so small and yet so wide, a universe of consequence inside. I thought about what I would even say. Hey, it's me, I was just thinking, how's your day? But everything I practiced sounded wrong, so I just held the phone and held it long. Almost called you, got as far as finding your name in the list. Almost called you, finger on the call button, then I missed the courage or the reason or the right to dial your number in the middle of the night. Almost called you, almost let myself. Almost called you, put the phone back on the shelf. The second time was worse than the first. I typed hello and then I did the worst thing you can do. I hovered over send, then closed the app and stared up at the end of all the ceilings. Nothing in the dark, and felt the almost lodging like a mark. There's a particular kind of almost that sits heavier than doing or not doing. The suspended state of reaching and then back, of wanting and then quietly removing. Almost called you, got as far as finding your name in the list. Almost called you, finger on the call button, and I missed the courage or the reason or the right to dial your number in the middle of the night. Almost called you, almost let myself. Almost called you, put the phone back on the shelf. I wonder if you'd answer or you let it ring. I wonder what your voice would sound like now. I wonder if you'd know it was me calling before you even picked it up somehow. But wondering is safer than the knowing, and almost as much kinder than the no. So I keep the phone face down, keep the distance that I've chosen not to close. Almost called you, that's enough for tonight. Almost called you, put the phone out of sight. Almost, not quite, just the phone and all the almost. almost in the dark. Almost called you. Almost called you. Good night. Good night. Almost. Oh, there's round, and this time I mean it. The bartender knows my face by now. I come here less than I used to, and stay shorter. That's something somehow. There was a version of me that needed the number after last to keep the night from being what it was without the cover of one more drink and the fluorescent light. I'll last around this one, and then the walk home lasts around the version of myself that wants less and less and more. I've gotten better at the ending, at the knowing when the night has given everything it has. Last round, meaning it. Last round. Progress isn't loud, it's a bar tab. It's shorter than it was 6 months ago. It's leaving while the place is still half full, and not needing the last light as a glow to get you through the particular quiet of the walk home and the door and the dark. Progress is last round, and actually meaning it. Progress is getting better at the start of going home. Last round. Actually just the walk home and the quiet. Just the night. Just the night.
The window was open all night on purpose. The dark came in, polite as a cat. I fell asleep to the cicadas over time. The screen door keeping one cricket as a pet. You walked in late like unarrived rain, smelling of photocopies and alley roses. The same smell you claimed as the year we spent lost in my aunt's unused orchard. I asked if you were real or just the second thing I would forget by breakfast. You didn't answer. You stared at the wall calendar, the days melting frame by frame. So I asked again, a broken loop. Are you a ghost or the heat hit cubing? Speak before the streetlight dies. The streetlight was our only witness. Firefly weather, the hour of almost waking. The sheets keep my shape like a crime scene. The dream packs one moth, no luggage. I chase you through the locked hallway. Humidity has swallowed all the keys. In the dream's kitchen, the ceiling fan spoke that broken dialect we invented on the rooftop of the demolished house, the one that became a convenience store. You opened the fridge, a cold fluorescent innocence on your face, a small moon for a liar. You said don't keep me in the icebox of your memory. I said where else do I keep what melts? The ice cubes knocked Morse code against the glass. The answer was condensation and static. I love you in summer grammar, the tense without a word forgone. Firefly weather, the hour of almost waking. Your name in my mouth like a mint leaf, green melting into a language neither of us learned, but both of us understood anyway. And the dream did what dreams do. It divided me by your silences. One of me woke up, the rest stayed sleeping with the moths pressed against the lamp, sending love letters in a code that no one could receive. I woke with streetlight in my eye, a man's silhouette, no, my own code. The fan was on its fourth setting, the rain was still a rumor just beyond the glass. And I know now that I've been waiting in the wrong window, in the wrong tense, for a version of you that exists only in the arithmetic summer does to time. Firefly weather, the hour of almost waking. We spoke a language neither of us learned. I am still practicing your vowels, checking the window every night, just in case you arrive without luggage, just in case the fireflies learn your route. There is no door in a dream that opens the same.